Hello, beautiful people. So, it's been a while. That's my bad. I'm getting back into the groove and everything with school. So, I just took a little time to readjust and whatnot. But I'm back and I'm going to be consistent. So, don't even worry. Thank you. But I miss you guys too. I was thinking about you guys. I wrote you guys down on my to-do list. And now I'm doing it. So, yay. But, okay, so yes, we're talking about Indonesia. Yes, so I lived in Indonesia for 6 weeks. Let's get into backstory, how I got there, what I was doing there, Let's get right into it. Okay, so first I went 2023. I was a sophomore transitioning into my junior year of college. I had went for a study abroad program, which I was studying biodiversity and conservation. I'm very passionate about sustainability. I love the environment. I love nature. You guys know. And so I was studying that, yes. And then, okay, so first of all, it was my first international experience. I had done a little traveling. As a child, like when I was young, I did a lot of road trips. I did a lot of traveling with my mother and my brother. And that was really cool. I visited a lot of the states. I think maybe half, 25 of the states, mostly driving, I think. On the East Coast, yes, I think so. Yeah, so this was my first international trip. I was so excited. I was going by myself. No one I knew was going from my school or from anywhere else. I was going by myself. And it was just amazing. So I also paid zero out of pocket for this trip as well. Let's get into that. So I go to Grinnell College. And at the time, they had a summer funding internship program, and my program qualified for that. So I got funding from that. The program was $12,000, and then I think I got $750 from Grinnell, and then I raised a GoFundMe. I had a GoFundMe fundraiser. There we go. And I raised $3,000. And then I had got a very generous donation from a family member to get the rest. And then boom, 12,000 something for my trip to Indonesia. So I did get school credit for this. This was through the School of International Training. And I gotta say, the program was pretty nice. I learned a lot of stuff. So Indonesia as a country, okay, so when I first got there, I got a flight. It was a long flight, 19 hours and 21 hours. I don't remember where I had my layovers or anything. I just know they were back to back. And then when I was coming back to the United States, tell me why. My flight I booked, yes, okay, I booked it, it was me. But I landed in DC at one airport and I had to switch to the other airport with all my luggage from traveling internationally for 6 weeks to a whole nother airport and then catch a plane from there. I never not paid attention more in my life after to plane tickets, That was a learning opportunity and I took it, I love to say you only have to teach me once because I do not like repeated lessons. That's not something I'm into. But yes, that was quite the experience. Never again. But that did happen. Okay, so that was the flight situation. The food, I believe, was fine. It was fine. It was not too serious. I don't think anything was inedible. So I was fine. I might have flew Qatar, I think. Or did I fly Qatar to Morocco? I don't remember, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, but as soon as I landed, boom, I'm exiting. It's 2 a.m. or something. I'm not supposed to get there till the next day at 10 a.m. or 8 a.m. or something, where someone can pick me up. I got the hiccups. Where someone can pick me up from the airport. other people. But let me know if y'all mind the hiccups, because I think I'm gonna keep talking. But I just, yeah, I landed and I had my carry-on, and as soon as I landed, I wrote in my journal. I had received a journal from my mentor from my high school. I visited her before I came to Indonesia, and so she had given me these journals, and she was like, write a book, you're gonna write a book. And I was like, I'm gonna write a book. I'm gonna write a book. I will write a book. I'm gonna write a book. But yeah, so as soon as I landed, I wrote in my journal. It was so cute. And I was just like, wow, like I'm here, like my first international trip. And it was so cool. And I actually lost my luggage. So the airport, they lost my luggage. It was somewhere, but yeah, I told you I was there for like that hours overnight. I stayed at a Starbucks, and then I went to like this other shop, and it was so beautiful. It was like open area. Indonesia is really tropical. It's like rainforest, like very humid. So the airport was half open. It was gorgeous. I went shopping in the morning. It was so cute. And I got like, I remember I got some chapstick, and then I don't know, but yeah. And then I called my friend, and I was like, oh my God, I'm here. And she was like, oh my God. And she stayed on the phone with me for a while until like, she went to bed because of time difference. But it was so nice. It was so chill. It was so cool when I first got there. And then I got picked up the next day. No luggage. Went to the the hotel. Got my roommate and everything. Stuff was cool. Stuff was chill. And then, yeah, then we met everybody. We had dinner. It was cool. It was calm. And then I think my stuff got delivered that day, that evening. We left in the morning. It got delivered that evening. Then I was showering, and people were like, Destiny, like, we're having dinner. Like, let's go. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but geez, I need to shower. So I was late to dinner, but I will never forget. At dinner, I had this soup. Oh my God. It was this pumpkin soup. I never had such a magnificent pumpkin soup in my life. It was so savory and seasoned, and it had this perfect little cream. I don't know if it was heavy cream or something on top. So aesthetically pleasing, cute little, like, maybe like cilantro or something, but it looked so cute. It was so seasoned and savory and smooth. That was one of the best. I was like, wow, this trip's gonna be amazing. This is the food. Wow, it's gonna be amazing. So then the next day, we left out early. We went to our first homestay. So I'm in Bali. So we left like, I think it was like an hour or something, hour and a half or something from the airport. But yeah, we got to a homestay, and it was like this big palace, and there was like, I think like 5 separate buildings on this side, and then there was a gate first that led to another property, and then there were like 5 buildings, and then a huge building, like a bigger building on the left side. And basically in Indonesia, culturally, the families, they have their children, and then the wife goes to live with their husband, and then they're on they all take care of the husband's parents, and then the son will move out if they have more than one son. They may or may not move out, but to their own, and then do that. But like the daughter, she always moves to wherever the husband is, and then they take care of the whole family. I think it's beautiful, like how family based they are. Like, I think that's so cute. I love hospitality though. Like, I love like sweet, like cute stuff though. So yeah, I thought that was cute. And so I had a roommate. She was cool. Yeah, the first homestay was cool. We're from the same state. I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We're from the same state. Nothing crazy. Sorry. We're there for like a week. And so, yeah, we were roommates for a week. Oh, we went bird watching every morning, 6 a.m. 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. Had to be up and ready at 6. So we were up at 5:30 eating breakfast. Wait, nah, we didn't eat before, we ate after. Yeah, so we had to wake up, get ready. Bird watching 6 to 7. We walked the same route. It was beautiful. It was gorgeous, actually. So we exited. We walked like west or right. We walked right. We walked straight for like 4 blocks. Then we took a right and we walked like through, following along this little creek. It was so gorgeous. And then if you turn like left after like 2 blocks, then you could go back down to this stream of water. So pretty. And then we would actually turn right though and go up these steps through like this beautiful jungle type bamboo, like vines everywhere. It was gorgeous, like, and we heard so many birds. We got binoculars. I recognized so many different bird sounds. I learned so much. I learned how to recognize birds through their bird calls. I learned how to like recognize what birds were doing based on their location, like if they were in the trees, if they were on the ground. I learned how to like count how many times, what type of tail the birds have, how they're like different types of flying the birds do to identify their different diets, maybe. But yeah, I learned a lot. And so that was the first week. I tried Indonesian beer this week. It's pretty cool. It was super cool. It was like grape flavored beer, and I don't like American beer. Like, it's not good to me. It's like too heavy. It doesn't taste good. I don't like it. But yeah, the grape beer, it's so good. It was called Bintang. I'm gonna put it right here. Bintang. And Bintang means star in Indonesian. Bahasa Bali. I learned Bahasa Bali. Bahasa just means language in Indonesian. But Indonesia has so many different languages. Like, even just in a city. Like, if you're in a city and you go to a different neighborhood, that different neighborhood might have a different language. So, like, they have so many different languages. So they have Bahasa and then whatever location it is. That's how they say what language they're speaking. So I learned Bahasa Bali. So if I say like Indonesian, I mean like Balinese, like Bali. Okay, so yeah, I learned Bahasa Bali, and I love like engaging with local people of whatever country I'm going to. Like, but Indonesia, people are so nice, so genuinely nice, just so open and welcoming, and like it's so sweet. Like, when I was there, I felt the most I ever belonged to my life. Like, it was amazing. I felt so calm and at peace and so happy and blissful. It was amazing. It was like the sweetest thing I ever felt in my life. And that was, oh my goodness. Okay, so yeah, the first week, what did I do? We went bird watching. We went like shopping at a local market. That was cute. And then the local markets, if we spoke Bahasa Bali to the store clerks and cashiers and whatever, they were so nice, and they would speak us back, and they would help us and perfect our like pronunciation and words and stuff, and have conversations. They were just so sweet and like just like amazing. I had only great experiences there. It was amazing. But yes, I tried great beer, and then oh yeah, so they have this liquor there called a rock, and basically it's made from pine sap, palm sap. I'm gonna look it up, guys, and I'm gonna put it right here, a little quick definition. But yes, I tried that, but not yet. This is week 1. Now we're going to week 2. So we're packing up, we're leaving from here. Hello, beautiful people. I'm back, okay? And we're back to talk about week 2. So, week 2, I moved from Bali and I moved to Nusa Penida. Nusa Penida is a different island, and it's gorgeous. It's very popular among tourists. So, like the outskirts of the it's very small. The outskirts of the island are like a lot of beach clubs, lounges, like resort type jobs. Like, yeah, it's very much fun. Drink, like beautiful water, beautiful volcano views. So like it was really popular. Okay, so whenever we travel and we're not at a homestay in a village, then we're at Friends of National Park Foundation, which is like a bunch of nature reserves that specialize in different things. So the one I was at in Nusa Penida, that one was a nature preserve that specialized in birds. It was a bird sanctuary, and so like it was like in the middle of this beautiful mountain on the island, and it was just like I had all these wooden cabins and like bamboo cabins, and like it was very much minimal but like gorgeous, very open. We had all these like natural rocks as like no real like sidewalks, no cement or anything. Everything was rocks. Big natural like steps as rocks. It was beautiful. And our classroom was outside. I loved it. Oh my goodness. And we got taught by different professors, different experts in their fields weekly. So we had like a different theme every week. And then we were taught by like professionals in that field for that whole week. And so we really received like some top real information about whatever we were talking about. And when we were in Nusa Penida, we were still doing bird watching every morning. And we also did a lot of exploration in the water. So we did coral restoration, we did mangrove restoration, we snorkeled a lot this week. It was one of my favorite weeks in Indonesia. It was beautiful. So like, yeah, we learned about coral restoration, and then we learned about different ways that existed. And there was like this star method. So basically they take like thick wires, like thick bars, metal bars, and then they bend them so they're like the shape of a star, like a 6 star, like a, but like that. And so then they weld them all together and stuff, and then they zip tie coral pieces that are alive. They like have these swimmers, scuba divers, dive, get broken coral, hand it to the people on the boat. We zip tied it, and then another person placed the huge metal star back in the ocean. So it was really intricate. So like we spent like 2 days learning about how to do that and like studying that and stuff. We had a test on that, the different identifying different fish, different coral, all the different types of coral, what it meant, what you can learn from like what coral bleaching was and what it looked like, and then what relationships coral has with like all the different fish and stuff. It was so cool. Oh my goodness, it was amazing. And then to go and snorkel the next day and literally see what you just learned, like, and apply it, I really love that. I loved it. It was amazing. Okay, yes. So I did that in Nusa Penida. Mangroves, oh my gosh. One day we went to like this island, beautiful views on the boats. I was on the boats all the time. It was beautiful. I got so used to it. I sat in the front of the boat and I would just rock with the waves. I loved it. It was so grounding. I love water. But yeah, so we got on a boat and we got out in the middle of the ocean, like, and we had to walk to the little island, like real little, like you could see across it, like it's not big at all, like, but anyways, maybe like it was like, I don't know, maybe like, is it a football field? Like maybe it was big as, no, if you had a football field, cut it vertically long ways and then put those pieces next to each other so it made like more of a even rectangle, maybe it'd be like that size, but not like a straight long football field. That's too big. But yeah, and so it was pretty big, but not like crazy big. So we got on, we started walking, and we see all these plants, we see all these holes and stuff. There's like these crabs that live there, and there's these snakes. And then we were snorkeling. Oh my goodness. And while we were snorkeling, people were taking pictures. It was so cute with their underwater camera and stuff. But yeah, we'll get back to that. But yeah, so we're on the island, and then I see all these mangroves, and we already learned about the different types of mangroves, like the pencil roots and the pencil roots, and yeah, there's different types of mangroves. And so we learned about them the previous day, and then this day we saw all the reforestation they already did, and then we planted some more, and it was really cool. It was amazing. It was amazing. I love giving back to nature. I love nature. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful experience. Guys, it's shea butter in my hair. It's not ashy. It's just shea butter. And it's really cold here. We actually are in a freezing rain advisory. I should be getting home. But I have to study soon. So, yeah. Okay. But Nusa Penida, was that it? Oh, no. So one day, it's like, it's not our last day. I think it's maybe a Wednesday or something. Was this the first day? Nah. I think it was the first day I got there. The first day we got there, we were, got to the island, we did orientation or whatever, and we're chilling. And one of the workers we work with, her name is Puspa, and she, oh my goodness, she owns, her and her sister owned a beach house club down there. And she's like, hey, like, you guys want to come to my beach club? And we were like, yes. So we went to her beach club. It was so freaking cool. And you know, guys, I mentioned that currency exchange. They had a sale. Oh my god. It was like 2 for 1. Mojitos, all cocktails. It was amazing. And they were heavy-handed, okay? We got some good drinks there. Okay, I'm pulling up the Instagram. It is really nice. Amp Beach House. Let me show you guys. Oh, it's backwards, but it's Amp Beach House. And 10 out of 10, 100%. Nusa Penida, if you ever go there, you gotta go here. The rooms are beautiful too. And they have a hot tub and a pool. So you get it's so nice. And the people there are so nice, and they let us put on whatever music we wanted. They're like, whatever you want. And then I was like, I don't know. I'm feeling something like kind of fruity, just, something different. And they really made me a drink that was like with some purple, I don't remember, but I know it was good. But it was like some purple berry that was common there, but it was so good. But they were so sweet and everything. I loved them. They're so nice. Puspa, Amp Beach House, Indonesia, okay? Yes. So then the last day we went on a tour of the entire island. It was so gorgeous. And we went around the tour. It took all day. We went to a temple. Oh yeah, we went to an underground temple. That was super cool. We went to an underground temple, and then we had to like go down through this tunnel. And then people were down there and they were praying and stuff, and there were different ceremonies happening, and we were walking through, and there was this story about how if you find a crab in the walls or the holes of the temple, then it's like good luck for everyone in the temple. And so everyone tries to find the crab, and we did. And I don't remember who in my group found one, but we did find one, so it was pretty cool. And then we exited, and then, oh my goodness, I brought this beautiful brown puka shell necklace. I don't have it anymore. I buried her, but yes, that's where I got it. It was beautiful. I want another one. It was gorgeous. One of my favorite pieces. But I have pictures from that day. We all had to wear like matching sarongs. It was pretty pretty cute, pretty fun. Oh, and also I got one of my scarves. Oh, I'll put a picture of me in it right here. I got that, and it's hand dyed in Indonesia with all these natural dyes. It's really good for the environment. They're really conscious. They're really sweet. I forgot how much it cost, but it was really cute. I love it. So it's like a tapestry, but I wear it as a scarf. Yeah, so I think that concludes that trip. What if I just vlogged? After that, we went to Bali, and we went back to Bali, and we were heading to East Java after this. So when we arrived on the beach of Bali from Nusa Penida, because you have to travel by boat everywhere. When we arrived, we actually stopped at this sea salt plantation factory that was right on the beach, and we got a whole bunch of sea salt, and they showed us how they made sea salt. It was super cool. They're like, they get the ocean water and they dry it out in these pans and they collect the salt. It was so cool. And then we got on a bus for like ever, and we went to East Java. And then when we got to East Java, we climbed a mountain. Yes, I climbed a mountain. A volcano, actually, called Mount Ijen. Okay, Destiny, this was such a legendary moment for Destiny because I was like, oh my goodness. First of all, I never hiked before in my life, okay? Hiking, trekking, not the same. Trek, flat. Hiking, straight up. Straight vertical. Straight, no flat, okay? And Destiny learned the difference on this trip, okay? But it was, yes, a beautiful experience. I really pushed myself a lot. I think that was like one of the moments I was like, dang, like that's crazy. I was so proud of myself after that because they're like an option to not walk up it yourself. I was really having a hard time. It was crazy. I think the hike is like, I don't remember, like 5 hours or something. I think I took like 2 more or 3. I don't know. I don't remember, but yeah, I made it up there eventually. And then, but I was like, I do not want to walk right now. I do not want to do this. And I didn't, but I was like, Destiny, you'll never know if you can do it unless you do it. So I was like, yes. So I think that'll be my quote on the board this week for the class I mentor. You'll never know you can do it unless you do it. Maybe, I don't know. It was sounding better in that moment. I swear on the mountain, I was like, you know what? Fuck yeah. You know what? Hell yeah. You know what? Yes, but I just was so proud of myself after I climbed that huge freaking mountain. And I climbed down it fast as hell. They said that was the fastest they ever seen anybody get down the mountain. I said, wow. I was tired. But basically, I have pictures too. I'll put them over here. But basically, this mountain, thank you for my friends on the trip who took these pictures because I did not make it up there in time to see the double rainbow or to get down there to go to the sulfur mines. But yeah, they have sulfur mines up there and this huge sulfur lake, and it's gorgeous. And my friends made it up there before the sun rose, so they got to see how pretty it was. It was gorgeous. But oh yeah, so if the sun rose around like 7, and yeah, we got there around like 2:30. Yeah, so the trip was like 5 hours. That was like the normal, like fast. Okay, it wasn't normal. That was like the fast. Like, okay, that's, yeah. And then, yeah, they did that. They did that. They ate that down. But, yeah, I did it too. But anyways, but yeah, that was great. That was interesting. Oh, and then in Mount Ijen, a lot of people, the popular religion is Muslim. So it was super cool to just like see the difference, but like nothing was like crazy or anything. Like there was just existing, you know, they're just existing. It was pretty cool. But yeah, after we climbed the mountain, what happened? Oh my goodness, you guys. I actually like skipped a part. Okay, so after Nusa Penida, we went to Borneo. How could I forget? So Borneo is a whole different, like it's a whole different piece. Like it's not an island, it's a landmass. So Borneo is like a whole different piece of Indonesia. And it's mostly jungle. It's mostly jungle. They're famous for the orangutans. And we got on a little tiny plane with that on the front to for to get there. Yes, it was quite the experience. And then I got there and we got directly on a boat, and I walked past a lot of people who never seen black people before, or white people, and they wanted pictures. And I took pictures of them. I sure did. And it was so cool. And so then we went down to the boat port and we got on a boat. And you know how long we got on that boat for? Right after our flights? Yes. Did you say 7 hours? Yeah, 7 hours. Yeah, 7 hours. 7 hours we were there on a boat with nothing but some wee curtains to protect us from the mosquitoes that could carry diseases, you know? But that was pretty cool. Actually, I had a great time. Okay, I'm not even gonna cap. Okay, I got on the boat. There was like a layer, so like the boats was like the little boat thing. It was a pretty big boat, but like not that big, but like yeah, it's pretty big. My cohort, by the way, is 12 people. 12 people plus like two instructors who stay all the time, and then we usually have 2 to 3 instructors who are at the locations we travel to. Yeah. So we usually travel in a group of 14. Yeah. But sometimes 15 because our Indonesian instructor would also travel with us. Shout out Pak Yudi. That was his name. And Pak means dad or brother. Pak. I think Pak means brother. Yeah. Pak Yudi. Yeah. But he was my Bahasa Bali teacher. I was so good, you guys. I was the best in my class. I learned languages so fast in like an immersive environment. I was getting taught it. We got taught, I think, like an hour, 2 hours a day maybe. And then I would just go out and practice. And I would speak to everybody. I spoke to the women who were cooking. I spoke to like the people at the stores. I spoke to like everyone on the street. I was just speaking to everybody. And they loved it. Everyone I met was so nice. And everyone smiles all the time, so genuine. It's just beautiful. Oh my God, I love it. Okay, but Borneo. So yeah, we're on that boat for 7 hours. I seen an alligator. It was so cool. It was in the water. I was looking with the flashlights. They gave us flashlights. They said, you might see one. I said, and I was looking, and I did. I saw one. I saw their eyes. The flashlight reflected in their eyes. I was like, ah! It was so cool. But unfortunately, a girl on the trip, she did not have as good a time as me. Because she was sitting up there with me on the bench, and we were watching out for the alligators, and a bug flew right into her eye. Yeah, and it got her real good. It was a big bug, too. And she, like, couldn't see for a second. It was unfortunate. But, yeah. Thought I'd share that. But yeah, so then I was just exploring the boat and stuff, and I saw this man, and he was making bracelets. I said, oh, he had like 5. I said, oh, sir, can I have one of those? And he was like, and he gave me one. I said, oh my gosh, thank you. Oh my God, I have it to this day. It untied. It didn't break or anything. It untied, and I haven't tied it back on, but it's in my dorm. But I wear it every day. I think it untied like last August. So yeah, I had it on for like a year and a half. Yeah, a year. Yeah. It'll be 2 years in June. Yeah. Okay, but I also got this green bracelet, and okay, so the bracelet I was talking about in the last clip, it says Berchanda. Yes, I wear them all the time. It says Berchanda, and yes, the C is backwards. And that was not on purpose, it's an accident. But basically, Berchanda means just kidding in Indonesian Bahasa Bali. And like, I put that on my bracelet because like I would say that all the time because I was just such a jokester, guys. But yeah, after all my jokes, I just say Berchanda. Just kidding. Just kidding, Lamau. But yes, so that's what my bracelet means. But this is going to be the end of the video. This is the first part, okay? So another part is coming. I only went over the half of my trip and I didn't even get into Borneo, like what we did and everything. So this is just part one. But thank you for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Because I do a lot. We do the lot every week in this video, okay? Indonesia was a great time. Great time. 10 out of 10. But I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.